Hey folks, this is Dr. Eric Hughes. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about stress and specifically provide for you a couple tips and tricks that you can use to help relieve stress throughout the day. So oftentimes stress manifests as a mental chatter or buzzing, if you will. It really gets us out of our body and in our mind and away from the present moment because we're thinking about the XYZ problems throughout the day, the what ifs, the whatevers, what have you. And so what we're going to do is flip that script by using revolution in motion exercises with breathing techniques. And combining those together, that gives us two things to focus on and get us out of our mind and back into our body, and most importantly back into the present moment so that we can live with a little more calm and ease throughout the day. So the only things that you're going to be needing for these exercises is a stability ball, and I'll show you the breathing techniques later on in the video. So let's get going. So the first exercise we're going to be performing is frog rock, and I've shown it before, but just to go over the points of how to get in the position, you're going to start by standing behind the ball. You're going to squat into the ball, pressing your pubic bone in the ball, having contact there. And then you're going to drape the rest of your torso and head and neck over the ball, chin and nose touching. You're going to be on all 10 toes and on the balls of your feet, and toes are pointed forward. And then I'm going to press off my feet, cushion myself in my hands, press off my hands, and cushion myself back in my feet. So when starting to connect this movement to your breath, I am very much so intentionally slowing down this movement, for one, because it elicits a little bit greater state of relaxation. And then what I'm doing is I'm breathing in when I come back into my feet, so breathing in here, and then breathing out as I go back into my hands. And some things to keep in mind to help you get into a good rhythm is you can think about breathing in for about 4 to 6 seconds and breathing out for about 4 to 6 seconds. A very slow count. You can even pause at the beginning or the endings of the breaths as well, so long as you feel comfortable doing so. It's not necessarily holding your breath, but just resting at those transitions. So you can do this movement for anywhere up to 20 breaths or for 5 minutes. You'll get into a state of where you'll feel really calm and at ease, and you could probably just do this movement alone forever. The next movement here is squat to overhead reach. So to get in position, you're going to sit on the ball. You're going to walk yourself down into a squat. Feet are going to be hip width distance apart, toes pointed forward, knees stacked above the ankles. Then you're going to press your sacrum in the ball using that contact of your feet on the ground. And then from here, I'm going to interlace my hands behind my head and relax my upper body in my hands. At that point, I'm going to slowly straighten my legs, keeping contact with my feet on the ground as I relax my upper body over the ball, and then come back down into the squat. And so this is kind of the reverse exercise, if you will, of frog rock, where you're doing a lot more of opening up your chest. And the same process goes here with the breathing. So I'm going to breathe in when I'm squatting down towards the ball for about 4 to 6 seconds, and then I'm breathing out as I squat away from the ball. So breathing in here, you can even think about breathing into that pelvic floor, creating space, and then breathing out and opening up your chest that way. Here's a little variation here where your hands start at prayer, breathing out, reaching out overhead, circling your arms back as you come in and breathing in. And you can repeat that for 3 times, and then you can perform the opposite. So arms go out, reaching overhead as you breathe out, and then as you breathe in, hands come down to prayer. Once again, you can perform this exercise for up to 20 breaths or 5 minutes, whatever works best for you. But starting to get into the sensations in your body as well as the breath itself. And then after your final breath, come back down to the squat. You're You're going to interlace your hands behind your head, bring your chin to your chest as you support your head and neck, and roll yourself up the ball to finish. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you learned a little bit more about how you can start to better manage your stress through movement and breathing. As a reminder, I do provide Revolution in Motion virtual group classes. If this is something that you might be interested in improving mobility, reducing pain, and improving physical and mental performance in the comfort of your own home. You can visit my website, hughesmoves.com, under the Book Online tab to sign up. You can also go to my blog post, which I'll put the link right here, if you want to learn more about the Revolution in Motion virtual group classes. Once again, my name is Dr. Eric Hughes, and I hope you have a good day. See ya.